Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. And in today's video, I want to talk about the Arcstrider. I'm over in LA for E3 right now, so apologies for the delay getting this out, but much like I did with the Dawnblade and the revised Striker and Gunslinger subclasses, I wanted to go over the new Hunter Arcstrider subclass in detail and tell you exactly what abilities we'll have at our disposal. Unfortunately, unlike last time, I don't actually have any accompanying gameplay since we're not actually able to record Arcstrider gameplay at E3. It's playable, but just not something we can record at this stage. So for the time being, I'll just let the Inverted Spire Strike gameplay play out in the background while we talk about the subclass. Also, credit for this information goes to the Game Informer article, which I've linked down below. But as always, if you do enjoy this video and you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated. And be sure to comment down below and let me know what you guys think of the subclass. So to begin with, as a reminder, this is what subclass trees look like in Destiny 2, at least for the time being. There was mention that there may be a few slight changes or additions, but fundamentally this is the layout we can expect for all subclasses. At the epicenter is your core super ability, and then branching off to the left are your class abilities, which apply no matter what subclass you choose. Then above that you have grenades, below you have your jumps, and then off to the side you have some more granular options that alter the way you play with your subclass. So at the core of the Arcstrider you have the Arc Staff Super. Much like all supers in Destiny 2, this is designed for roaming gameplay. Gone are the days of standing behind a bubble or a wall, enter the days of running and gunning with your powerful super. The article mentions how Arc Staff is incredibly fast to use, much like Destiny 1's counterpart Blade Dancer, only this time it is considerably easier to control. Comparisons could be made to, say, the monk in Diablo or a kung fu master from a movie. It's all about fluid motion, and more than ever before, this subclass genuinely feels like it's supposed to be a melee class. Get in, deal damage fast, and get out. We've had a glimpse at exactly how this plays from some of the trailer footage, and tomorrow when the E3 doors open, I'll be able to get hands on myself, so I'll likely follow up at some point this week with some more in-depth impressions, but for the time being, that is the core of your new subclass. On the grenade front, you have three choices: Skip, Flux, and Arc Bolt, and as a reminder, Skip grenades are the ones that split on impact, creating an almost cluster bomb-like effect in explosion. Flux grenades can be stuck to enemies, and Arc Bolt grenades are the ones that chain lightning to nearby enemies. As for your jumps, exactly the same as Gunslinger, you have High Jump for more height on your individual jumps, Strafe Jump for better directional control, and Triple Jump. No blink this time. Personally, I'm not too bothered about this because I've always been a triple jump kind of person, but I get the impression that blink probably won't be making a return, at least not how we used to know it. As for your class abilities, again, exactly the same as Gunslinger, since they are class abilities and not subclass abilities, so these carry through. You have Marksman's Dodge, which is the one that reloads your gun when you dodge, and you have Gambler's Dodge that behaves very similar to Shade Step with the added bonus of regenerating your melee energy if done near an enemy. After that, this is where things get really interesting, the more granular subclass abilities. You find these in groups of 4. The first group, named Way of the Warrior, has Combat Flow, which reduces your dodge class ability cooldown on a melee kill, which actually synergizes very nicely with Gambler's Dodge. If you use Gambler's Dodge to reduce your melee cooldown, and you then land melee kills to reduce your dodge cooldown, you then have the potential for an infinite close combat damage loop. Pair this with the next ability, Deadly Reach, which extends the reach of your melee attack temporarily after a dodge, which means you won't have to be quite so close for the next attack. Again, sort of helping with the previous synergy. On top of that, you have Lethal Current, which makes your Arc Staff hit twice after dodging. And finally, you have Shocking Blow, which will see your fists emit lightning on strikes. So maybe, for once, we can give those pesky warlocks a taste of their own medicine. So that is the Way of the Warrior path. However, on the other side, you have Way of the Wind, which seems like it has a far greater focus on speed and rapid fire strikes. Disorienting Blow will make it so that when you strike an enemy, it disorients them, but if that strike then kills them, the disorienting blow instantly recharges, so it's ready to use again. On top of that, you have Lightning Reflexes, which make you take less damage whilst dodging with Arc Staff. Battle Meditation is one for the kind of more risky players, high risk, high reward. When you are critically wounded, melee and grenade recharge is drastically reduced. And then finally, Focused Breathing gives you an increase to your sprint speed, but also whilst you're sprinting, it reduces your dodge cooldown. So with this path, there is a definite emphasis on movement. You either take Way of the Warrior and prioritize melee focused combat, or you take Way of the Wind and effectively never stop moving. Both sound pretty sweet, and I honestly cannot wait to check them out myself tomorrow. But for the time being, that is pretty much all we have. That is the Arcstrider subclass in depth, and that is everything you need to know. Keep a look for much more from E3 this week, and if you guys haven't seen the video I uploaded yesterday on BioWare's new shared world RPG Anthem, I highly recommend you check it out. As Destiny fans, Anthem is definitely one that you guys are going to want to watch. Also, for those of you guys at home that have never had a chance to experience E3, and if you guys want to know what it's like, then I've also been vlogging daily over on my second channel, which you can find linked down below. Second vlog is uploading at the time you guys are watching this video, so it'll be live very, very soon, and I'll be vlogging every single day this week, so check that out as well if you guys want to know what it's like to be at E3. For the time being, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.